We are gathered here in Copenhagen to discuss innovation and new things in the gas market. What do you see some of the most important new thing in the gas sector?
I think the first and very important thing to understand is that the situation of gas is very different in the different parts of the world. In Europe, especially in Northern Europe, we are focusing very much on the environmental aspects. So in this part of the world, we try to combine natural gas and renewables, and in this way achieve a more green energy system. If we move to some of the developing countries, gas is seen as a provider of modern energy. And we live still in a world with more than 1 billion so-called energy poor people that have not access to modern forms of energy. And here gas plays an entirely different role. It gives them simply a better life. A life they could not obtain with their more, you could say, primitive forms of energy. If we look at, for example, the United States, the whole development is much more market-based, and especially the shale gas development has changed or revolutionized, you could say, the energy situation in the United States. So what you will see in this conference is that there are big regional differences to how gas is conceived, and also, and this is important, technology development is very different in the three different parts of the world. We see, if you go, for example, to some of the developing countries, you see an interest in, for example, developing the use of gas in industry. Something that we are not talking very much about in Denmark, for example, because this is something we did 10, 15 years ago when we built the gas market. So the regional differences are very important to understand. But no matter where you look, you will see that gas will still have a very considerable place in the energy mix. In our region, the important role of gas is to balance the energy system. In other parts of the world, the important role of gas is to give people better lives and give them access to modern energy.
Will gas on a global scale play a bigger role or smaller role in the future? What do you think?
There's absolutely no doubt in my mind, maybe you're not surprised when I answer like this, that gas will play a bigger role. And it's not just in my mind. If you look at the statistics, if you look at the BP statistics of global energy, you will see year for year that gas has increased its share of the global energy mix. And the reasons are simple. They are threefold. Gas is available. Gas is cheap still compared to other fuels, and gas is the most green fuel of the fossil fuels. And these three advantages means that gas in the energy mix globally will continue to grow. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Will it be a large growth or a moderate growth? How do you see it?
I think it would be a steady, moderate growth. If you take it on average. In some countries it will be a very large growth. Let me take as an example China. In China you will see gas double its share maybe over the next 10 years. China has as its goal to replace coal with gas, not because of the greenhouse effect or because of climate, but because of regional and local pollution problems. That can be solved. If you take coal out of the large cities that really creates smog and other nasty things in the cities, and replace it with gas, you get a much better local environment. And that is what they are trying to achieve in China. So in China it will be a gas revolution. In Europe it is a more slow development. It depends totally on the development of shale gas. Will we have shale gas? Yes. Then I'm sure gas will have an increasing role to play. If we do not find shale gas, I think the major development we will see within the green gases, biogas, gasification gas, gas from hydrogen, so-called wind gas, gas from surplus production of wind energy.